Hello students, welcome to the session. Students, in this class I would like to discuss with you the assignment key. Students, let us see the awesome assignment with the help of exciting examples. Let us see each and every question with the help of a deep discussion. First question students, what are the different stages of prophase 1 in meiosis? There are different stages are seen in prophase 1 meiosis. What are they? Let us see. First stage is, I want to explain the various stages of prophase 1 in meiosis. First stage, leptotin. First stage is leptotin, and whereas second stage is zygotin. Second stage is zygotin. Third stage is, generally the third stage is pacotin. Third stage is pacotin, and fourth stage diplotin. Fifth stage, diakinesis. Diakinesis. These are the various different stages, various or different stages that are seen in the prophase 1 of meiosis cell division. So, each and every stage has specified with the help of its own characters. So, here zygotin is different from pacotin, pacotin is different from diplotin, diplotin is different from diakinesis. Moving on to second question students, let us see. Second question is, what is synapsis? What do you mean by synapsis? Synapsin is scientifically called as, otherwise called as synthesis. What it is called? Synthesis. Exact meaning of synapsis or synthesis is here the junction. Synapsis is a scientific word, whereas an English word for synapsis is junction. So, what do you mean by a junction? The junction between two homologous chromosomes, which means the small gap which is present between two homologous chromosomes. Two homologous chromosomes is called as generally the synapsis. Here the small gap appears in between the two chromosomes during meiosis cell division. This small gap specified with a name called as synapsis or synthesis, which means the junction. Okay. What do you mean by homologous chromosomes? Chromosomes which are structurally, functionally and chemically, if they are same, such kind of chromosomes are called homologous chromosomes. They are structurally same, functionally same, chemically same, which means their chemical nature also same. Such kind of chromosomes are called homologous chromosomes. So, generally the synthesis or synapsis seen in the chromosomes like the homologous chromosomes. Okay, Nana? Moving on to next question. Look at the third question. What are the homologous chromosomes? Can you define homologous chromosome? Just now I have explained in the previous question. What is an exact meaning of? What is the exact meaning of a homologous chromosome? As I said to you, homologous chromosomes are nothing but they are two pieces of, if suppose take a homologous chromosomes. Homologous chromosomes. Homo means chromosomes which are structurally, functionally same. Such kind of chromosomes are called as a homologous chromosomes. They are generally, they produces two pieces, suppose take two pieces of DNA. Suppose take two pieces of DNA. What is DNA? DNA is a component which is a double helical structure that was produced from the homologous or heterologous chromosome. Suppose take the chromosome. Chromosome structurally looks like this. If two different chromosomes structurally functionally same, such kind of chromosomes are called homologous chromosomes. Here center of the chromosome is called centromere. Center of the chromosome is called centromere and the branches are called chromatids. Branches are called chromatids. So, each chromatid of chromosome produces one strand of DNA. So, these two pieces of DNA here, from another strand also one more DNA fragment comes out during cell division. So, these two pieces of DNA generally within a diploid organism, within a diploid organism, diploid organism. What do you mean by diploid organism? What do you mean by diploid organism? Why it is called so diploid organism? Why it means here diploid organism are organisms which are formed from the zygote. Zygote is a structure which is called as a diploid structure. If suppose see all the animals, multicellular animals, especially like humans and mammals, reptiles, they are formed from the zygote. They are formed from the zygote. Zygote is a diploid structure. Why? Because the zygote contains, suppose take the zygote. The zygote contains two different nucleuses. One nucleus comes from the males or from father. So, one nucleus zygote receives from the father's sperm cell, whereas another nucleus the zygote receives from the mother ova. So, here a cell which contains two different nucleuses is called as diploid cell. What it is called? Diploid cell. Best example for diploid cell is a zygote that contains two nucleuses. So, organisms which are formed from the diploid structure called zygote is called as diploid organisms. So, the diploid organisms have maximum homologous chromosomes. They have some homologous chromosomes in the cells. These homologous chromosomes produces certain kind of structures called DNA from their fragments called chromatids, isn't it? So, these kind of chromosomes, they have similar characters. These characters are controlled by the genes that are present in the DNA, and these chromosomes have similar functions. Functions are based upon the genes that are located in the DNA. So, hence these kind of chromosomes are considered as a homologous chromosomes, isn't it? In a simple way, how can you define homologous chromosomes? Chromosomes which are structurally functionally same, such kind of chromosomes are called homologous chromosomes, which produces two pieces of DNA that are similar in structure, isn't it? Moving on to next question. Let us see the fourth question. What is chiasmata? What is chiasmata? What is genetic chiasmata? What is genetic chiasmata? What is genetic chiasmata? Let us see about genetic chiasmata. The chiasmata is the point, it is the point where two sister chromatids are joined. Once again I am repeating the answer. The chiasmata or genetic chiasmata is the point where two sister chromatids, What do you mean by chromatids? What do you mean by chromatids? As I said in the structure of a chromosome. Here, the two chromatids of homologous chromosomes, chromatids of homologous chromosomes, So, the chiasmata is the point where two sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes contact to each other. These kind of contact or connection is considered as a genetic chiasmata or chiasmata. Understood, children? Here, in between two homologous chromosomes, suppose take two homologous chromosomes I want to draw. Let us take two homologous chromosomes. So, two homologous chromosomes I am taking to explain the exact meaning of chiasmata. Suppose two homologous chromosomes I have taken. So, what is the meaning of genetic chiasmata? It is the point where two sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes contact to each other. That exact point is called as chiasmata. Exactly, it is called as chiasmata. So, chiasmata generally seen in homologous chromosomes. Chiasmata generally seen in homologous chromosomes. The chiasmata also seen in the cells in chromosomes as is shown in the figure. So, this is also a chiasmata. This is also a chiasmata. Okay. The crossing over of two homologous chromosomes chromatids is called generally the chiasmata. Clear, children? Moving to next question. Next question is, what do you mean by identify the images? The images are given here. Just try to identify the images. What is the first image indicates? These are sister chromatids. In the previous question, we have seen about chiasmata. Here, sister chromatids, if they cross to each other at a particular point, is called as chiasmata. So, first picture is about chiasmata, and second picture centromere and one duplicated chromosomes. So, identify these images. Here, these two images indicates they are structurally same, isn't it? So, here there are different colors are given on the surface of chromosomes. What is this different color of chromosome indicates? What are these different colors of chromosomes indicates? So, there are various kind of colors are given on the chromosome that I mentioned on the board. So, these are structurally same. At the same time, they are similar in shape. Hence, these kind of chromosomes are called as homologous chromosomes. What are they called? Homologous chromosomes. There are two sister chromatids are seen, two sister chromatids, one duplicated chromosome, but even though they are similar in structure, these kind of chromosomes are called homologous chromosomes. Moving on to next question. Sixth question, let us see the sixth question, students. Identify the image. Let us try to identify the image. What is this image indicates? So, here pairing of homologous chromosomes, one statement was given, but exact the picture of this image or this picture 2D animation, what it indicates? It indicates here synaptonymal complex. What it indicates? Synaptonymal complex. You know that synaptonymal complex. Synaptonymal complex. What do you mean by synaptonymal complex? Can you try to recollect the data what you have learned in the class? Synaptonymal complex. It is a complex structure. There are two different chromosomes are seen, pairing of homologous chromosomes. So, these kind of two different sister chromatids formed by pairing. Hence, this complex structure is called as a synaptonymal complex. Synapsis, synthesis, both are same, isn't it? So, moving on to next question. What are events in Packetin stage? What are the various events, steps that are seen in the Packetin stage? Packetin stage is one of the most prominent and important stage of the cell division in meiosis prophase 1. So, let us see the characters of Packetin stage. Crossing over of non-sister chromatids. First point, crossing over of non-sister chromatids. crossing over of non-sister chromatids, that is the first event seen in the Packetin stage. And one more point is chromatids, generally non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes, non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes, non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes crossing over occur during Packetin. And one more point, occur at recombination nodule. You know that recombination module is seen in Packetin stage. In this recombination module or nodules, crossing over occur. What occurs? Crossing over occurs. That is one more character of the Packetin stage. And one more interesting characters I want to say, one more important character I want to say, the chromosomes remained linked together. The chromosomes remain linked together, chromosomes remain linked together up to the end of the meiosis cell division. So these are the three different varieties of characters seen in the Packetin stage. Crossing over of non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes seen as a first important change in the Packetin stage. Second important one is recombination nodules are seen. The recombination nodules, in these recombination nodules, crossing over is seen in the non-sister homologous chromatids. Next, chromosomes remain linked together up to the end of the meiosis. That is one more character. So, moving on to next question, students. So, like this, there are 7 different questions are given in this assignment. Remaining assignment keys we will discuss later. Thank you. Have a nice day. Be safe. Have a brightful day.